obviously guys, we rested some guys or getting some guys ready for the MAC tournament. So, I'm going to talk about a few guys that, they're probably their last time out strapping up for our team. A guy like Taylor Berger, I tell you what, he came into work every day. He's a fifth-year senior. You're getting towards the end of your career, and you need a guy to step in. If it was 65 or 74, he had to wrestle 74 this weekend, and he's obviously small for 74-pounder, but he went out and he battled his tail off, and he really, for 5 years, did everything that we asked of him. And those are the kind of guys that they make your program. Maybe they're not the guy that ends up being an All-American or national champion, but they're a guy that is as a foundation of a program and what we're trying to build and how we're trying to do things. And I have ultimate respect for him and what he brought to this program and how he's going to finish his career. And he was upset the other night because I know he wanted to go out with a win. He wanted to go out, last time getting your hand raised, but he wasn't able to do that. But I'm proud of him and how he was able to compete for our team through those 5 years, because it's not always easy when you're not the guy. And then you're asked to step in. Hey, we need you. Okay, coach. I mean, that's the kind of guys we have, and he's one of them. So proud of him, and proud of our team and how they've responded, and getting ready for this last 4 weeks. Really, you want to hit your stride right now, obviously, because I can tell you, we have a really good MAC and national tournament, and you're putting All-Americans, you put national champions up on the board. You forget about that dual record pretty quick. I know we're not far off. I know things can all click. And they can click, at once. It just hasn't happened yet. So now you're starting to figure out, well, how can we get this to all happen? How can we get all these pieces to be put in place at one time? And if we're waiting all year to do it, this is the time of year we want to do it. That's for sure. But I don't think that we're far off. You put a guy like Peters out there. He's been an All-American before. I like how he's competing. I know. Obviously he got a big knee brace on, so that there's something going on there. But as far as how he's competing and where his frame of mind is, it's as good as it's ever been. I'm excited about him. Elber had hit a little rough patch, but now you see how he responded. He's responding like a champion. And a guy like Yauk was wrestling as good as he's wrestled all season. Up until the point now he got injured. Now it's like, you tell him he's not. He's right. He's still right there. It's not like all of a sudden you got a couple weeks off and then you just lose it. You're still right there, and he's going to pick up right where he left off. I love how Perrin's competing. I mean, how that guy's been a spark for us. Steyert's wrestling as well as he has. I mean, Cooper's wrestling as well as he has. A guy like Lux, he's right there with all those top guys. I mean, if you watch the match with Walters, who would be the number one seed. I mean, it was as tight as match as you can get. I like how Foster's competing. He's getting to be a full 84-pounder. 97 we got to figure out, and then Blaze is wrestling well. So, I mean, yeah, you go look and you put that team in a MAC tournament, we'll have a heck of a MAC tournament and send a lot of guys to the national tournament.